Welcome back. You're right there, mate. Oh, it's like actually fucked.
Gotta order.
Tried.
Yeah.
My old mic was half duct tape by the end of it, but
No, it's really annoying because this microphone would it costed me like something like I want to say $80. It was either 60 to 80, anywhere between those, and it's a desktop mic. It's directional. It's just
right.
off brand, right? Like I got a knockoff studio mic, and it's crap. And like, yeah, it's just frustrating because I had planned to do streaming at one point, but it's just garbage. Anyway, I was actually explaining my list, but nobody could hear me.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then
Didn't
I'm
even
like,
get the
"Oh,
start of that.
the mic is not working." So I went to unplug it, and I accidentally pressed my power button. Yeah,
Okay, that's just straight up funny. Not gonna lie.
it hurts. You hate to see it.
The heart, the soul.
Yeah,
Did you save that list of yours as an object or no?
yeah. It's safe.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
All right.
I could auto load it. It's no problem at all. No, yeah, I was actually getting a little frustrated there, just a little bit.
XL, mate, you'll just want to pick something that you like, even if they're not doing particularly well. If you pick something that's boring because they're powerful, when it comes to like their units and lore and all of that jazz, when they then become weak, you're going to have a boring army that you lose a lot with, rather than a entertaining army that you lose a lot with.
See, I
Better
went
to
that
just
route,
have
and
an
then like
entertaining army.
I was getting my ass completely handed to me by like everything, and then I was like, wait, Death Guard, Death Guard, Death Guard can't get their ass handed to them. They're too durable, and so now I enjoy playing those because they're so durable. I can actually enjoy the game.
Fair. See, I like the Adeptus Custodes because they have a very hard time dying, which is great.
See, I thought that too. I was under the impression
I
that
assume the Death Guard are even better at not dying than the Adeptus Custodes.
yeah, Death Guard are
Yeah.
quite durable. Of course, you get the benefits of your high invulns and your high wounds, but that's not enough, bud. It's not enough. Things will table you.
You gotta have the psychic damage reduction and the normal damage reduction and every other kind of damage reduction.
You need your baseline troops to be like toughness 5 so that it feels bad shooting at them. Because anything.
I'm pretty sure my baseline troops are toughness 5 as the Custodes. Are they not?
Yeah, they are. It's just that you're.
Yeah.
And look,
I pay like 50 for a guy.
yeah. Your custodes are good, by the way. Baseline custodes, like the battle companions, they are great as a just regular troop choice. But you don't
Yeah,
get
it
a lot
costs
of
an
them.
arm and a leg and a gun.
Exactly. So if you have multiple units, I could have 2 squads of Plague Marines. They all have toughness 5, but they're all wounds 1. Or are they wounds 2? I think it depends on the Plague Marine. I think it's either one. It's either 1 wound or 2. But toughness 5, and then they have their 3-up armor saves, and then you have the 5-up feel no pain. 5-up feel no pains are great because if you save them, you save if you take armor saves, um, you have a chance of mitigating damage there. And then so the 5-up feel no pain is just like that last layer of defense versus like a custode that has invuln, but if you fail the invuln, you just take the damage. Of course, you got 8.
See, I had a custode with the Feel No Pain, and it didn't proc once.
Yeah. So you get to proc it a lot more
But
with
you
Death
just get to
Guard.
do it all the time with Death Guard, yeah.
Death Guard, everybody's got a 5 up Feel No Pain. Even the vehicles. Which are toughness 8, by the way. Toughness 8 is a big profile to deal with.
Alright, so should we run through your army?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, the 2 health warlord. Wonderful.
Yep, he's a two health warlord, and he's got a jump back on him. He's gonna be mainly my psychic test boy. Other than
So
that,
I have,
he's not gonna be.
over all the games I've played, done none of the psychic phase stuff. So could you just give me a quick rundown now on how that actually works?
So you never play? Okay.
I've never fought or used psychics in every game that I've played.
Psychic phase is like literally one of those things that if you don't have psychers, then you don't kind of don't need to worry about them. But if you do have psychers, then you. So basically, there's a phase dedicated to this where you can actually choose targets for your psychic spells. Psychic spells have warp charge values that you need to roll on 2d6. You roll the person or you cast a psychic ability. You roll your 2d6 for the warp charge. If it goes off, and it's I think it's if you meet it or beat it, then that psychic power goes off. And when it goes off and you have a psyker, you can deny the psychic power, and basically it's called a deny the witch roll. So then you roll 2d6, and if you beat the result of the roll that the original player rolled, then you basically cancel that out. There's also something that can happen with casting your abilities. It's called Perils of the Warp. With Perils of the Warp, if you roll two sixes or 2 1s, yep, your perils go off, and you immediately suffer D3 mortal wounds. So you can kill yourself pretty quickly.
Especially when you're a 2 health warlock. Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, main reason I asked about that, partially of course because I don't understand it, but apparently the Sisters of Battle are meant to be very good against Psykers. I don't really know what that means, and I've been skimming through their stratagems.
Oh yes.
And not really seen much.
They have some kind of ability that I'm not 100% on that allow them to. I think there's a strategy.
They've got like miracle dice and all of this other shit as well. It's wild. They're like the Custodies, except instead of having powerful units, they just have things.
Yeah. Okay. Let me help you. I have something that makes playing Sisters a little bit cooler.
Is it the miracle dice?
Yes.
Because I was just gonna like stick them off to the side, but if you've got something for that, that would be awesome.
Yeah, right here. The Chalice.
Oh, what the fuck?
The Chalice.
Okay, that's pretty dope.
Yeah, and I know nobody in chat has this thing. So basically, whenever you roll.
Could you unlock that so I can move it over here though? Because that's right in front of my dice.
Yeah, you're good. Go ahead.
Yeah.
The Chalice of Malice. That wasn't Malice's. It was.
Chalice of Malice.
What was his name? Faceman. Scorpio made this.
Faceman.
So anyway, whenever you roll your whenever you roll your miracle dice or whatever, you'd roll it, and then you would just kind of store it in here, and it snaps in to use it for your abilities and whatnot.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yes. So, okay, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I am not 100 on how to play Sisters.
Oh, shit. Alright.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out together.
You have, I know you have, like, you have very, yeah, Sisters are not very friendly. So, Sisters have the ability to generate their, miracles of faith, or miracles. And then they have an ability of performing Acts of Fate, where you replace the roll with a dice in your miracle dice pool.
Importantly, before I make that roll. So I have to decide to use a miracle dice before I actually do the roll in the first place.
Yes, that's good. There are certain conditions. You should be checking Wahapedia for this.
Yeah, I've been reading through that for like the last 30 minutes.
Yeah. There's certain
It's
conditions.
a lot of stuff.
Yeah, certain conditions will allow you to generate more miracle dice. Are these the stoic?
What's that?
Are these the Valerius Yeah, Shield of Faith. No. Hospitaler. I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I think that this is a unbalanced list. But I mean, we can still play.
It's got 2 elites. It's got the Hospitaller and the Crusaders as the elites. 2 Battle Sister Troop units. The fast attack with the Seraphims. These 2 are the no troop org. This is the HQ. This is the troop transport special thing, and this is a... I'll have to bring it up. It's like the very bottom thing. For what type of unit it is. Heavy support.
Right. Yeah.
Can I bring heavy support in patrol?
Yeah.
I thought I could.
Yeah. I have 2 heavy supports. But yeah, I'll be honest with you right now. Like, this might be a very unbalanced game. But you know, if you still want to play it, that's fine. I'm just gonna give you a heads up that
Wait, so what's unbalanced with it? Like,
Huh?
I've got a 749 point list. We were
Yeah.
doing 750, right?
I am at 751.
Alright, I'm at 749. So what's making it unbalanced?
Oh, I'm really talking about like just the 2 factions here. Like, this might be too much. Like, yeah, it might.
I don't mind if I get totally flawed.
Right. Yeah. I
Doesn't
mean,
bother me.
it might be too much. But yeah, I mean, we can still play. I'm not gonna tell you we can't play because of that. I'm just giving you a heads up. That's all. I just want you to be
Nah,
aware.
I'm good with it.
Cool. All right. With that being said, did I actually go over my list with you?
You went over the Warlock, and that was it.
Okay.
Because then
So I got 2.
we got distracted.
I got 2 squads there of Dire Avengers, right? These boys have a 18-inch range. They are assault weapons. Nothing too special there. Just going to be using them to kind of hold objectives as I can. I have 1 squad here of Dark Reapers, and these have 48-inch range. They are very much long range, and these are strength 8 shots. Well, they have 2 profiles. They can go strength 8 shots or strength 5 shots. Very, very nasty compared to what's on the board. And there's like 8 of them. And then I have 2 squads of Shining Spears. These are melee weapons. They also have guns on them that they can shoot at 12 inches. What's going on with my mic? Is there something going on with my mic? Is it crackling? The volume is changing. Hang on. Let me see. It's because this compressor. Yes. Alright, that should be a little bit better. Like I said, guys, I hate my mic. It's like the one thing holding me back. So anyway, this thing, these boys move 60 inches, by the way. So they are very
Oh, they're fast
fast.
as fuck, right?
They are very fast. Um, yeah, and there's 2 units of them. And then, last but not least, I have a night spinner because this game is going to be spinning pretty spinningly. This thing doesn't need line of sight.
Wait,
It's got 48
seriously?
inches of yep.
Alright.
Yeah,
Sounds
like
good.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat this, dude. This list is kind of mean at 750 points. This list has some really nasty teeth. Um,
It's alright, I shall die with faith in the Emperor.
yeah, it's because of the RTX.
Weapon can target units that are not visible to the bearer. On a 6+, it's resolved to AP -4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So any 6-ups is just like, lol, you don't even get a save unless you have an invuln. But if you took the stoic thing, the chapter tactic, that
Nah, it's
basically,
like Ibn Chalice or some shit.
yeah, it's the one that like ignores -1 AP or -2 AP if you have the image of fire.
Yeah, I took the whole burn and holy fire style. Sisters are awesome, and I'm still figuring out how they work.
Valor's Heart, yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. So that is just a brief overview. My strategy here is hold objectives, cast psychic powers, charge you while shooting you to death.
Hmm,
That's basically that's the strategy here.
slightly worrying. Alright, let's go, I guess.
Yep. All right. Do you want to play on a 4x4 or a 6x4?
Uh,
Oh,
does it matter?
all right. 6x4 it is.
Wonderful. Still pick a sacred right to deny your powers.
Let's roll 2d6 to determine this map.
Nice. Every unit, yada yada yada.
That's a 3. Did I ever download those?
Spirit of the Martyr seems good, being that I'm probably going to die.
Yeah, the noise cancellation is not that great. And then, yeah. Keeping an eye on it.
Spirit of the Martyr.
I have
D6
no
plus
idea.
crit and deny. However, he's not got the one warlock. I mean, denying is good, but hopefully I can deal 2 wounds to it.
I don't know what the this mic. This mic sucks so bad. You don't even know.
I've dealt with horrible mics in my time. It took 3 to get one that actually fucking works.
Yeah. I have one. I have like my eyes on one, but
But
it's
money.
need the monies. It's an expensive one.
You'd hope that mean it works. So there's a fair few ways to get miracle dice as well.
I'm just looking at it. It's terrible. It's just like sitting there idling in green. I don't even know why. I don't even have that much background noise.
On Discord, have you got noise suppression on by default?
Yeah, but this is for Streamlabs. It doesn't use that.
Oh, right, of course. Don't know why I even asked that. You sound fine on Discord.
Yeah. Yeah, this mic is not very good with Streamlabs for some reason. And I've heard it play back on YouTube, and it sounds terrible. No wonder people leave downvotes on those videos. Anyway, but yeah, so yeah, your miracle dice, they get generated every I think it's like every start of the turn or
Uh,
your turn. I don't
Start and end. I gain one at the beginning of each battle round, and I gain one at the end of a phase if one or more conditions are met during that phase. Okay, so end of phase. Those conditions include destroying an enemy unit, important thing. It has to be a unit from my army with the active faith doing this stuff. All of my units have that from what I saw, but destroying a unit, one of my characters dying, resisting a psychic power with the Axe of Faith ability, rolling in a modified 1 on a morale. So there's a couple of ways to get it throughout the battle, so I'm kind of hoping to stack up a lot of them and then use that to not die as quick, but we will see.
Okay. All right. Well,
One thing I do have a question about regarding gaining Miracle Dice, actually, because that reminds me. Celestine, my warlord, chick with wings, she has a specific ability, Beacon of Faith. At the start of your turn, if this warlord is on the battlefield, you gain 1 Miracle Dice. Is that in addition to the one I just gain at the start of my turn, or is that what it's referring to? Would all warlords have that ability?
mm, it says at the start of your turn.
If the warlord's on the battlefield, you gain 1 Miracle Dice. Yes, you get 2. Hell yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
So the map will be
Hopefully one with lots and lots of cover. And hard cover at that.
yeah, I don't think abandoned lunar base is going to be very nice.
Oh. Okay.
Let's re-roll these dice. Okay, 5. Cityscape.
Uh hmm. Okay.
All right. And this will be the endless war shit. Actually, if you want, what we could do here, we can roll off, and you can choose, whoever wins can choose the deployment type. I think that's fair.
Okay, sure thing. Just D6?
Yep. 6 into a 3. Okay. So over here,
Wonderful.
cycle through the deployment.
Oh, I see. I guess here's a question for you. What would be most advantageous for me, given the circumstances of your army, compared to mine?
Well, it's really hard to say. Having a kind of long type deployment is great.
I'm gonna. Well, I don't get to pick, do I? The side we spawn on, we roll for that afterwards, right?
Pretty much. I am wanting to get
Okay.
into melee.
Yeah, I kind of like this, to be honest. It's just an interesting deployment type.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go for this.
With this, we both would get some pretty advantageous shooting spots.
Yeah.
Places to.
I don't think that's a bad thing. I kind of like that. I think it makes it interesting.
I think Exorcist can shoot without line of sight. I'm not sure.
I don't believe so. If it can, I missed it. I would love it if it could.
It would say
No,
right
I
on the
can't.
weapon.
It
Oh,
doesn't have it on the thing.
it would be, okay.
You're gonna say it would be OP, but
Well, no, not OP. I was gonna say that it would be
not OP.
better if it did.
Bro, your night spinner is like 30 points cheaper than mine.
Yeah.
Oof. Seems appropriate for sisters to be defending this map. Yeah, I was just thinking that actually. Massive statue of a fucking space marine destroyed city.
Alright, so next up we'll be rolling for deploying the objectives first.
Alright.
Got a 6, and this part really doesn't. I feel like it. Okay.
Top 6.
5 into 4. Alright, so that means I'm taking objectives 1 and 3, and you got 2 and 4. We will place an objective 6 inches away over here.
Alright, 2 is peeking behind this ruin. I don't think I can. I'll drop it over here instead. Which, yeah.
Alright, and we'll place another objective right over here. 12 inches away. Actually, maybe over this way.
I'm not gonna lie, I love the idea of just sticking an objective in here, but if I do that, whoever gets the side is gonna be fucking killer.
Well, it would be 12
'Cause
inches.
it's 12 there, and then that is another 10 to that side, and then from this is 6, so I could drop it here.
That's true. You could. I need to.
Since this battle's already unbalanced as fuck, let's just figure it out.
Okay.
Let's do it. That is 14, 7 from edge. And 7 from edge. Lovely. Well, hopefully I get to pick the deployment side. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Whoever wins the roll off here.
Whoever wins the
I mean-
roll-off wins the game. I get, yeah. Alright.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
You got it.
Brilliant.
To be honest, I
Well.
was gonna just give you that deployment zone just because.
I would assume so, given your army. I was thinking you probably would, but that's okay.
That would have been hilarious if I didn't, though.
Just take this, set up your bomber at the back, snipers at the top of the stairs, and I'm just like, oh, fuck. Oh, time to run to death. Okay. Deploying first. We are dropping models now, right? We don't have to roll anything else.
Not for a little bit. It's got to deploy.
So, line of sight. Even if you've got like high ground, you can't see through ruins, right? Like, I'm wondering if I drop a dude up here, can I like see that area or
That
no?
depends. Do you want to play 9th edition's rules where it's like obstacles have the line of sight blockage for anything that's 5 inches or higher?
Yeah, let's do that. Why not? I'm pretty sure that's your favor since you shoot through shit, but
Yeah, because
that's
I was
fine.
gonna say just play actual line of sight. Okay.
Let's drop some
Crusaders.
Crusaders around behind that.
Alright. By the way, we both get 3 CP each for being battle forged. Any patrol
Sweet as.
incursion or whatever.
So to get more CP, how is that done? Because I've seen some battle reports on YouTube with people playing like custodies with 12 CP, and I'm sitting there like, bro, how?
Yeah, so that is basically the new they're using the new stuff with the basically it's a little complex on how it works, but once you look at the booklet, you'll see it's very straightforward. Like certain battalions have a cost of CP, but if you have a warlord in them, they refund you the cost.
They're free.
If you're and then it depends on your point list. Your point list will determine how many you start off baseline, and then the detachments from that on after you place your warlord in them will have a um they'll have a
Alright.
cost to those detachments.
For the immolator, I can put stuff in there, right? Like it's a troop transport. Do I put those troops in before I actually place them down, or do I do that like in the first turn? I move them
You
into
would
it
declare that they are inside the transport embarked, and then put your units
when I
inside,
originally place it.
and then place your transport. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'd intended for the Crusaders to be in there, if you wouldn't mind just me putting the tank there instead.
Okay, sure. You
Great.
just remove them off the field and
Yeah. Skylarkish. We have these guys, and yeah, I already know where we are in placing my next actual placement, so I'll just do that quickly. My sisters are going down by this point.
yep, you can do that too.
Should be there.
Sisters there.
Lovely. So the sisters are the second placement.
24 inches.
And the theory here that is that this here should all be giving like some amount of cover from just direct across.
Yeah. There we go.
Sweet as you
Light
dropped
cover. Yeah.
a bunch of dudes. Alright. Exorcist. Big motherfucker. Let's see, what does this line of sight look like? Pain. Oh, that's a very good measurement. Let's just do this. Yeah, that looks about right. What are those guys' range? The Dire Avengers?
18 inches.
18, okay. So it'll be the snipers that kill the Exorcist. Wonderful. Well, that's that placed.
Alright. Next up, we will. Let's see.
Three? Oh, they're not. I'm just wiggling these sisters to be within 3. They're staying in the same place though. I don't think it matters first turn anyway, but
Okay.
Got your evil plans.
Put Dark Reapers. Let's see. 48 inches of range.
So they're going to be within range of each other, basically, no matter what.
Inches.
Out of curiosity, do you have a stratagem to increase their range?
No.
Okay.
Not that I'm aware of.
Just wondering.
Yes. Okay, I'll put them there.
Can I place multiple units inside the immolator if it remains under the 6 model cap, or can it only be one?
It really depends on the ability for it.
Okay, in this case it's just 6 infantry, there's 5 infantry, and then now is the Crusaders. I was just wondering if a second group could be put in if it's just like one model. As long as it's infantry.
Like, you want to put an HQ in there?
No, I was just thinking if the Hospitaller could go in there. Not right now, but just a thought.
Yeah. I mean, I would be okay with it. I'm not 100% sure on that, but
Actually, second question for the vehicle. I don't play with vehicles much, if at all. When it blows up, if there's units inside, do they just immediately take the damage? Because it specifies in the detonation that it occurs before any models are removed.
so basically how that works is that if it explodes, right? All the models inside the unit have to roll a d6, and then on ones the unit is slain.
Oh, okay, so there's just a chance they straight up die, and then the detonation hurts everything around it with like mortal wounds.
Pretty much.
Alright, makes sense. Sorry, my next deployment, Seraphims are deploying in Sky High, so I drop them in next turn as Deep Strike.
Alright.
And there's a stratagem for when they come in that I'm gonna forget when it happens.
Let's see. Night Spinner.
You're good. Fine cover or difficult terrain. I don't know what difficult terrain does. I assume that's like -2 to move or something similar. Just from its name.
Is setting all that rubble as light cover or difficult terrain? I don't know. I wasn't gonna do anything with it. Difficult terrain reduces movement by 2 inches. I'll leave it up to him.
I mean, I'll be a fan with slowing them down, but can it be both? Like, can it be light cover and difficult terrain, or is it one or the other? Because I'd rather.
It can be whatever you want. That's like
Great.
decide.
It's just a wall of it. Whatever terrain can be, it will be.
Yeah, just light cover, and then for like mud piles and shit. It's difficult terrain.
Yeah, seems good.
And buildings have the obstruction rule. Alright, I put the night spinner down. Oh, right, I was calculating that. Night spinner.
Defensive line rule. Uh,
Hmm. Yeah, we'll put that night spinner right there. Um, let's see, that's one.
so why did you place that so awkwardly? Is there like a special rule when placing it?
Yeah, basically, you can't deep strike within 9 inches. So, like, I can place.
Oh, I see. So you're wiggling it so that I can't actually strike my guy.
Right. So, like, if you try to deep
That
strike
makes
here,
sense.
the only place that you would be able to deep strike is like, well, you can't do it in that corner because you want to be able to fit them.
Could deep strike with one guy, or I'd have to do it over. No, because this dude's here as well.
I think you technically could do it here. But they would be in a straight line,
Yeah,
like an alley.
that'd be awkward. I get to charge one guy. Well, hold on. They can fly though. Could they not just hover above the building?
Not for charges. Oh, that's true. You can. But how does?
Because
Oh
they've just
yeah,
got
yeah,
like
yeah.
fly.
Because it's a building. Yeah. Would have to be out. Yeah, right outside.
Regardless, uh, that dude being placed. Place the squad of sisters around using ult. Seriously. When charging and taking into account vertical distances, does it do it properly where it's like a diagonal that exists? Or does it have to be 3 across and then 2 down?
I would
Assuming
say
they were
for
2 up,
anything
3
that
down.
doesn't have flight.
I mean, in the case with it having fly.
Yeah, like if you have fly, it nah. But if it's not flight, then you would have to climb down
You
those
have to
stairs,
account up
climb
and down.
down that building.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Sweet as. Battle Sisters placed behind that cover.
All right.
Probably take a look at my Warlord's weapons. See how she fights. Oh, all up in melee. Great. Even if it's flying, you add vertical to charge, just not for moving. Interesting. Okay. I mean, that sucks, but okay.
Yeah, that's as best as I'm gonna get them.
The Warlord has a range on his psychic stuff, right?
Uh, yeah, yeah.
The Warlock.
She has range on all psychic abilities. Have range.
Does he boost your, like, missile thing's attack somehow?
Huh?
Don't worry. I just took a look through. Doesn't look like it.
18 inches for the range on most of these abilities here. Ghost Walk is 6. Did you miss anything good? Nope, we're deploying right now.
You missed my voice for however long I've been talking. Honestly, like, you get more, but that'll stick with you for the rest of your life. Um, yeah, that works. Hospital here behind him later.
Okay, and all right, that's your next deployment. Cool.
Hmm?
Was that your?
Oh.
Did you deploy?
Oh, Hospital here was my most recent one. I just dropped Crusaders there so that they're beside the Seraphim. My deployment after the Hospital here is the main Superior, who are going to be. Actually, let me take a look. We've just got dudes everywhere. Okay. Right up by the immolator. I also just realized. Have you got guys that can deep strike?
I do.
Fuck. Okay. Great. Yep, that's my placement there.
Okay.
It's not the Shining Spears, is it?
Anything.
Anything. Anything. Okay. Great. It's a stratagem then. Okay. Fuck. Yeah, the flying ones, the Seraphims are deep striking at the moment. But they're likely going to be deep striking beside my own dudes to save the fucking Exorcist since there's room to deep strike behind it.
Let me see something here.
I'll redeploy. From the sound of it, I assume after the deployment phase, they can spend however many CP and just change where it's deployed.
Yep.
Given that it was a yes on deep strike, they can probably deploy as a deep strike.
It's basically
if
a
they
deep
want
strike,
to.
but not. So they have webway strike, which at any time I can just deep strike, no matter what. Like
Oh, literally at any time.
now, I
Okay.
have another stratagem. It's called Phantasm. Um, this is redeploy, and it happens after deployment, but before the battle starts. Okay. And then
Okay.
we'll put our last squad of Shining Spears right over here.
Right up on the line. Wonderful.
Hmm. that makes more sense. All right, and that is the end of the deployment.
Wonderful. We roll for something.
Yes, we're rolling for actual first turn.
Wonderful.
5 into a 1. Nice. So that's going to be your turn.
Is first turn good in my case? I believe it is. I think so. I hope so. Probably not.
It's your first turn.
Alright. First turn, lovely. At the start of my turn, Miracle Dice. I get 1 for having Celestine, and I get 1 for being me. So. 6 and 4. Following that, I get to move. What's that?
Oh, excuse my cough.
Oh. Didn't even come through on the mic. Celestine is movement 12. They are also movement 12. Okay. Let's charge straight in. Or that seems like a bad idea. Emily's movement as a star. Lovely.
Whoa!
Holy shit.
Wow.
Gamma strong.
Making it rain on the stream, dude. Man, all those people who left the stream must be feeling so stupid right now. Oh my god. Oh, we're gonna be hearing that for a little bit. Gamma, thanks so much for
Right
these
on.
gift subs. Wow, Suspect Sushi got one? He's actually in here? No, give it back. Give it back, Sushi. Give it back. Dang, man, everybody's just subbing. So many subs today. Holy shit, bro. Sorry, guys. I think I'm going to put on the at everyone ping every time we start the stream. I'm sorry.
Mate, just add a specific role so that people can opt in to be notified when you stream.
I think it's more than fair, dude. I think I put on the thing, it says right click, notifications, mute. Exactly. As the stream grows, the community grows, because so many people come in to discover this Discord. It's beneficial, but nobody wants to, right? They're all they're thinking about is like, oh, evil corporate capitalist. Evil capitalist.
Mate, no one wants these fucking pings all the time.
You trying to come in here? Also, anything that, you know, we're doing giveaways, boys. In fact, Patreon is I'm gonna be doing some of the stuff with the Patreon. I think a lot of the supporter boys definitely understand if I did some giveaways on stream. They would definitely support, knowing that it would help the server and the community in general.
This terrain is fucking horrid to place models on. Whatever. It can stay there. And the ones over here, I'm probably just gonna stay there as well. Can I like put them in the building on the higher floor, like up here? Is that a thing I can do?
It would be, you would do 3D hit. Looks like 3 inches of movement.
It's 1.8 up and then a bit in, and
2D
they've
or
got
3D, I can't even tell.
3D. You're pointing upwards. It takes 2.2 to get to the second floor.
Okay, yeah, it looks like 2.2. So yeah.
Now it build. So up to 4. Means, yeah, I could stretch to get them in. However, if I get them in, they can be shot. And I don't want that, so I'm going to leave them out and just leave it to break line of sight. So we'll go slowly either side. And that will be all of my movement done. Question, with people inside of immolators, do they... Like, can I then have them... sorry. Can I have whatever model is inside leave and then move on the movement, or does it happen somewhere else? Like, how do troops disembark from it?
Basically, you disembark at the start of your movement.
At the start of the movement. Okay, they stay in there.
And then you can embark, at any time.
Sure thing. In that case, yep, that's fine how it is, and that is movement done. Next phase, Psychic. I do nothing.
So let's mean have psychic powers, which I doubt.
I don't believe so.
Surprising.
Their psychic power is dying in a little bit less. Oh, I forgot to add that CPS start turn. Shooting phase. Lovely. First thing that shoots is the Exorcist firing into these dudes. So shooting into dire ranges. It is using the Exorcist missile launcher heavy 3d3 attacks. So for the amount of attacks. Five attacks total. The ballistic skill depends. Let's bring that up. Three plus.
3 ups.
Three ups.
That's good.
Or a hit.
Strength of... What's these weapons again? It's the missile launcher, right? So strength...
Yeah.
Toughness... 3?
3.
That's 2 ups.
2 up, right?
Okay. And
4 hits.
Minus 4? Or 3?
They are AP minus 3 damage d6.
Alright, well, I can't get an armor save, that's the whole squad right there. Wait, minus 1.
It's only 4 attacks, so... And it is d6, don't some of them have 2 health? Yeah, Avenger has 2 health. So you could take 4 of the weaker ones and leave the Avenger and the Exarch alive, because it only gets 4 hits, damage won't carry over, what?
Oh, it's 5 hits, isn't it?
Only 4 hit, this one missed. So you'd save against 4 shots, which no matter how much I deal kills anything it hits, but it does mean to survive. Which, I mean, I don't like that, but
Then I keep
I'm pretty sure that
the
works.
highest leadership anyway.
Yeah. Craft order. Sisters of Battle are defending what's left of this ruined cathedral from the invading Eldar. Indeed. And I don't think the heavy bolter can reach either. Is there anything else with them? 48.
No line of sight because of this.
Yeah, there's shit in the way. Oh, there's a peek through here.
Yeah, but you can't shoot through it because it obstructs. Also, this as well.
Yeah.
Straight up can't. This is why I don't like the obstruction rule. It's like even if you have line of sight, you don't, because obstruction. It basically counts
Right,
as an infinite inches high line of sight blockage.
okay, interesting. Alright, regardless. I don't think the sisters have range for anything. The normal ones at least. No. Got 24, which yeah, is a way out. Well, surprisingly close actually. But Immolator has heavy bolter and twin heavy bolter for a total of, because both of those shoot, since there's two different weapons placed on it, total of 9 shots at weapon or ballistic skill dependent. Three up, so 9 3-up shots against this closer unit of bikes from the Immolator's bolters, just firing all of it since it's the same stuff.
Okay.
So first is 3 up to hit. Ouch. Alright.
These
Only
are
5 make it through.
toughness 4.
Strength is 6, so 3 up. Three hit. God, that's trash.
Any AP?
AP -1, damage 1.
I think we'll count this as being in cover.
Yeah. I think firing over these, fair enough.
Yep. 3 ups. Okay.
Damn.
Let's take it from the X. Let's take it from.
So important thing to note. Yeah, for taking wounds, I learned this the other day, playing as Custodes. In 9th, once you take the first wound from a model unit, yeah, okay. All of them have to come from that. I wasn't aware of that, but it makes a lot of sense.
I didn't even know that it was like that before in 8th edition.
Celestine is not in range of anything. Jeremy and Separs are not in range of anything. Hospital there. That is my shoot phase done. Charge phase. I don't think anything is in range, right? Yeah. Just a quick double check. So I'm just checking the strategy.
With all the point additions, I'm kind of interested in nothing. To be honest with you, I'm kind of disheartened by some of the changes that they made. Death Guard, I guess, and Custodes, Blood Angels. Alright, targets.
Alright.
You can pass
Yep,
around.
no charge. No fight. No morale. I guess your morale. Or is that your turn?
Yeah, it's my morale here. Let's see. Leadership 8, I lost 4. For a 6, that's definitely a failed morale.
Yeah, so one guy goes.
Alright, and then on a 1 or 2, he flees. Okay, that's good. Alright.
And now is when I die.
We'll see.
Just check.
Oops.
your friend. Can I use 2 different stratagems in one? I've forgotten the word for it. Like one charge, for example. If you were to charge in, could I do 2 different stratagems on that one charge or no?
Okay, that's a good question. I think you can use as many stratagems as you want.
Just can't be the same run multiple times. Sweet.
Just want to be outside of 6. On there. Alright, Shining Spears. These boys are going to be cruising through. "16 inches this way." Dark Reapers. She has
It's okay, what it was we were doing doesn't work anyway.
That's weird. Alright, 12-inch move, and I will advance. Can you advance and use a psychic ability? I forget. Jesus. Let me double check that. That's important.
Rules, rules, rules.
Control F, advance. Okay, no, they can shoot. Because they can't shoot and charge when they advance. Alright, 1d6 advance. Really? For 1?
Rip.
Do I? Yeah, I'll use 1 CP to reroll that.
Keep it a 1. Aww. Not like that, bro.
Okay. Spinner's gonna chill here. Fireman's gonna chill. Inches.
"16-inch move." Oh, fuck. Okay.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Oh, by the way, were we counting victory points that first turn?
Yeah, of course.
I'm not. Okay, sweet. I thought there was some stuff that we did on, but okay. So 3 map points.
Oh, it's like reverse. 48 inches.
I'd have to move into the building, I believe.
This building isn't 5 inches. Highest point is about 4. So I could actually shoot through this building.
Shit, you can shoot through it. Okay.
Yeah. It has to be 5
That's not
inches
cool.
before it actually counts as obstructing.
Alright.
Okay. Let me think about this. Double check something real quick.
Started to think that phase. Yeah, for some reason I was thinking turn 1 doesn't allocate, but I just gotta try and hold these points long enough and still survive by the end of turn 5.
Oh, yes. Okay. That's right. I can. Already spent 1 CP for reroll. The advance. But I've already moved it. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. I'm good with that. Alright, so psychic phase. Alright. Warlock is going to be casting. Quicken.
Hold steady or set to defend when chosen as a charged target. Is that like spending CP to Overwatch, or are you meaning something specific?
I'm gonna go ahead and cast this. Now you can, I know that there's a stratagem that allows you to try to deny me. I don't remember what it was. There's a...
Yeah, I had it somewhere here. When an enemy psychic model manifests a psychic power within 24 inches of a model, after any deny the witch attempt, roll 1d6 on a 4 plus the psychic power is resisted. So it looks like it's more than after the situation.
I am quite far a ways within 24 inches of a model.
Yeah, you're out of range anyway.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna try to manifest. I gotta roll a 7 on these dice here anyway. So that's gonna be kind of a bitch. Let's see what we do. 4. I don't have any stupid here, do I? Nah, I think we're good. That's fine, that not going off. Alright, let's see, shooting.
Oh, okay. Sweet as.
First thing we're going to be shooting with is our Dark Reapers into the Immolator. So
I believe in you, Immolator.
We're going to be using the Star Shot missiles. What does the Exarch have? Same stuff. Okay. That's 7 shots here. Yes, they can. We can see the Immolator.
If it's not 5 up, apparently it doesn't obstruct. terrain only goes to like 4.5 or some shit. Yeah, shooting through these. There's a bunch of different bits of terrain, but none of them are 5 up to my understanding, so they can still shoot through. I assume the vehicle would have cover.
Yeah, of course. You can see all the bits of machinery past that. Alright, so 7 shots here. Hitting on 3s. No rerolls. Try that again. Okay, no. That's 7, right? Yep. Hitting on 3s. Strength 8, toughness 8. These are 4-ups. 2 4-ups. At AP minus 2.
AP minus 2 to toughness 7. Wait, toughness? No.
I would bring it to a 5-up plus 1, so you're at a 4-up save.
4 up. And let me just double check, see if there's anything else going on here. Minus 1 in cover, but they've got a trait in escapable accuracy. They, at worst, shoot at a 3 up. Oh, hold up, how do I escape from it? Did I just flip that around?
Oh crap, I forgot that I get to reroll 1s. I always forget shit.
I accidentally flipped that when I went to scroll the fucking wheel. Okay.
Yeah, inescapable accuracy. What are you talking about? It would be minus 1 infant cover. Yeah, but it's yeah. So he would be at a 4-up. What are you talking about? He's got a 3-up armor save. I'm shooting at him with AP minus 2.
I got 3 on both.
Yeah, 4-up.
Now, Celestine, do you give anything? Actually, I think Celestine does.
Yeah, no, it's not a, it's an armor save.
To a maximum of 4 up.
So, AP minus 2, right? Minus 1 is AP minus 1. So, he's got a 3-up save. 1 AP goes through, so that's a 4-up save. He just rolled 2 3s. What you talking about?
Celestine does have an ability, Saintly Blessing.
No mercy, no
It's just
respite.
applies to infantry, never mind. As for Celestine's thing, I wasn't certain on that, but Immolator takes 2 hits. How much damage are they?
These are...
D3. Fuck.
Are these D3 or straight up 3 damage?
Oh.
Yeah. Straight up 3 damage each.
Straight up 3. Oh.
6.
Bruh.
I forgot my reroll 1's ability, but it's... I'll try to remember next time. Alright. So next up...
No.
we will have Night Spinner shoot at your Immolator here. Night Spinner has 2d6 shots. Oof.
Piss off.
Yeah.
I don't need this.
It's tough to say. Sorry, I am really slow. 11 hits here. And these are hitting on 3s, I'm gonna assume. Eight brackets on these things. 3 ups, yep. 3 ups. Okay, I missed 4. And now these are strength 7.
That
So
emulator
these
has a
are
6 plus plus.
strength 7 to toughness 8 is 5 ups. Okay. So one at AP minus 4. And here. One at your regular AP, which is AP 0. So you get a 2-up armor save on 1.
So this will be 2 up.
Oof. So that's gonna be 2d.
I'm gonna CP to re-roll that.
Okay. Okay, you're good there. And now this one is at AP minus 4. So AP minus 4 to, okay, that brings you up to a 7 plus 1. That's a 6 up.
6 up. And Fearson mentioned emulator has a 6 plus plus just in case AP is crazy high.
Yeah.
What exactly does that mean in
6
this
up
case? Would that
and
change anything here or no?
He's talking about the 6 up and bone.
6 up anyway. Oh, okay. I see.
So
5.
another
Unlucky.
damage there.
Actually, I think there's this. I might be crazy. I'm sure there was a stratagem that lets me sacrifice miracle die to increase a die's result by 1. Yeah, I'll take a quick look. Grace. Nope, it's only if I'm the one attacking. Okay, rip.
So that's just 2 damage.
Emulator is in pain.
Yep. Let's see. That's useless to me. Yeah. Alright, let's see these weapons. I think we'll go and try to shoot it down. We'll see. We'll do the Shining Spears here. They're going to use their catapults, shuriken catapults. That's 4 shots each.
16 shots total.
Alright, and these are weapon skill of 3 ups. Or I'm sorry, ballistic skill 3s. And this is into your emulator to try to finish it off.
Yep.
3 ups.
That guy is going.
Strength 4 to toughness 8. 6
That's 7 on emulator.
Oh. Really? Is it 6? Yeah, it's 6s because it's double the strength. So 1 wound at regular.
Ooh. And regular.
charge it, but looks like the dice are against me today. Alright.
You could always just like leave it. You don't have to kill it.
Alright, we're gonna shoot the shining spears into this squad.
That is definitely cover. There is so much shit.
Alright, so another 16 shots here. Hitting on threes. Strength 4 to toughness 3. Yeah, so these are winning on threes.
Oh, that's right, yes.
Okay. So these are at AP nothing.
Oh. AP nothing.
Two ups. Okay, I'll make it. Alright.
Are they really 2 ups? That's so good.
It's got out of range. Our X-Arch. What does he have? Inches. Oh, we can definitely see him back there. Shuriken weapons are AP -3 when they wound on 6s. Oh, really? So, are they actually Oh, they are Shuriken.
What were the dice there?
I don't remember.
Oh, it wouldn't have been separated out anymore.
Let me see. Last 5 rolls. I had 3 6s.
Tank would have taken 1 wound. I'm fine with that, I'll knock it down to 1. I have no idea what the fuck was going on with the Battle Sisters though.
Oh, no. It was against your Battle Sisters.
I'll give the emulator 1 back. And I don't think it matters much between 1 and 2, he's getting charged and killed regardless.
Yeah, so no, I mean the sisters 3 up. So if you could roll 3 d6s, I can tell you how many. Yeah, that would be 2 dead.
2 dead, okay. So I need to roll 2d6. Oh, hold on. There's something with a 5 or 6 up when a model dies that it shoots. I'm trying to remember exactly where that comes from. I think it's just like the army ability. Sacred Rite. Spirit of the Martyr. Yeah, whenever a model is with the Sacred Rite is destroyed, roll a d6 before removing it from play. On a 5 up, it can either shoot with its ranged attacks, as if it were your shooting phase, or make 1 attack with its melee weapons as if it was the fight phase. So 2d6.
Yeah.
Spirit of the Martyr, yeah, I mentioned it at the start because I was chatting with someone about the 2. Both work. And they both fire their gun. I believe it's just 1 shot, even if it's within like rapid fire range. But
so much for
hey, good stuff.
fire.
Spirit of the Martyr. Yeah, I just want to double check because it says on a 5 up that model can either shoot with 1 of its ranged weapons as if it were your shooting phase, so I think yeah, it would be rapid fire. Yeah, even the furthest one back. So that is 4 attacks from bolt guns. Ballistic 3 up.
Okay.
1 and then
Toughness,
there's
4.
strength 3, so 4 up.
Alright.
Alright.
So they're at no AP. Shining Spears are at, I believe, 3-ups. Alright, we're good.
3 down. And let's do go. Put 'em.
Alright, so that is going to be my shooting. There's nothing else I can really... I think I shot with this guy already. Did I? I don't even remember.
Who was that with?
This boy over here.
I honestly have no idea. I don't think so.
I don't think I have. Assault 2. I'm always reading at the chat with her. I'm like not paying attention to this game.
Yeah, I don't think we've shot with him. Because I don't remember Shuriken, Catapult, or Plasma Grenade being mentioned.
What's that?
The only thing he can shoot is himself in the morale phase.
No, I think you can shoot the
Yeah.
hammer later. Alright, so this Dire Avenger is going to shoot his Shuriken Catapult into the Immolator. I'm sure this won't result in anything, but 3-up. 2 shots at 3-ups. 1 hit. Toughness 8. Yeah, this is gonna need a 6-up.
Trend 3 to 7, but needs 6 up anyway, because double.
Yeah, we're good.
All good.
Right, and that's the end for real. That's the end for this. I'm gonna go to charge.
Come say hello.
Might as well. Shining Spears are going to charge. Wait, the Immolator has a... Oh, it has just the heavy vultures, huh? Okay.
Does not have a flamer, which honestly I thought it did. Because I got like a whole Eben Rose stratagem to auto hit all the flamers, which I was going to use on an Overwatch, but I realized I would have swapped that out at some point. And alas, it does not have it. Which is awkward, but that's okay.
Heavy vultures. Either way, I will go ahead and charge the Immolator. If you want to hit Overwatch, you can.
If I Overwatch, I fire all 9 shots, right?
Yeah, you fire all the shots.
And they are 5 up. Yeah, the Flamer I intended to do an auto hit thing on where I just hit max, but I would have been fucking around with points at some point. Overwatch is 5 up because of something, right? I remember there was some discussion in chat.
About that one. That sounds like the greater good.
I have no idea what that means. But okay.
It's let's you Overwatch on 5s.
Infantry and cover specifically. Okay, I see.
So
Yeah, I might as well spend a CP to Overwatch. That's gonna be 9 attacks. Hitting on 6 up.
3 sixes.
3.
Strength 5, you said? To toughness 4. Yeah. So 3-ups. Alright, and
Just
these
hits.
are at 3-ups for myself. We're good.
Sweet as.
And now we're going to do this charge. And you get a 6 or better. Okay. That's why I saved the CP. Wait, can I reroll charges anyway?
I have no idea.
No, I can't. That's only against Lanesh. Alright, so trying that charge one more time. 6 up? No. 5 inches. Get
Oh.
right here. Yeah, not engaged.
Well, if you line up.
That's
I'm happy with that.
yeah. Alright, and then this Shining Spear squad will charge here. So you already fired Overwatch again. Again.
Yep.
6 for 6. Hang on. Whoa, hang on. Hang on.
Oh, did I just move you, dude?
You did.
I meant to be line. Apologies.
Yep, that's out. That is definitely out. Oof. Alright. So that's gonna be it. I'm gonna pass the turn back to you. And you have 3 victory points still.
Yeah.
For another 6.
3 and a command point. And we see start of movement. Disembarking the Crusaders up front. Yeah, I plan on opening fire with them later into the Warlock. Pretty much straight away. But gotta disembark first. And I disembark within engagement range of the Immolator. Is that right?
It's gotta be, it can be anything within 3.
I can go within 3, okay.
Can't believe that I didn't get my first turn charge with Shining Spears.
Yeah, that really surprised me. I was expecting death.
I feel like I misplayed things.
Could you advance and charge with them?
I could advance. The thing is that I was really counting on killing this, and I didn't want to over-risk them, because if that exploded, that would be just mortal wounds everywhere. And
Right.
I was outside of 6, so I played it cautiously, because they would have been able to, would have been up here. I could have probably just went around and charged Celestine instead, but yeah.
She has flight, and she has 12, so I can just like put her up here, right? Okay.
See, it's not so bad. Nah, I think it's really because I did. It was my fuck ups. And of course, bad rolling could do this to you as well. Although I didn't roll too bad. Like, I did do some decent damage back here, but it's just weird. It's weird, and the deployment zone was kind of weird too. But yeah, I think that this one is gonna be my L because of the choices I made. But I hate Eldar, so this is fine.
You hate Eldar.
I do.
Why are you playing them then?
Because the Wheel of Fate chose it. Of course, I have to play the Wheel of Fate.
Ah, I see.
For me.
The Wheel of Fate.
Yep.
Seraphim can come into. Oh, thank you so much. I would have completely forgotten about that. Having disembarked these guys, can I move them?
I think you can when you disembark. Units that disembark then act normally, move, shoot, charge, fight, etc., etc. in the remainder of the turn, but its models count as having moved that turn, even if they have not moved further. So I guess that's for like heavy weapons.
Yep. Run them up. Right there. Not as engagement, but close enough. that is all of my movement. Oh, wait, no, it's not. I'm going to do something potentially very stupid. No, I'm not. I'm going to advance with this person.
Okay.
So D6 for extra move.
5.
5. So I'll level 2. Good enough. No psychic, nothing. Shooting. Shooting a lot of shit. First thing. Immolator, 9 shots into Warlock.
I just noticed that 6-up save. Oh boy. Yeah.
Wait, 6-up save?
Yeah, I just noticed
What,
that
this-
6-up save. That's hilarious.
The Warlock?
Yeah. Good. Alright.
Wait,
Yeah,
so it's on a which is fuckable. Wait, do I have reroll ones?
Do you?
I don't think so.
Possible loader doesn't do that.
Ballistic is 5 up.
Oh, by the way, you forgot to roll your miracle dice.
Oh shit. Oh, that too. Yes, also, this guy is a fucking 5 up. That's shocking. Sorry, I'm just very surprised. That's how many shots went through.
Okay, miracle dice.
I should probably use these, huh? That's fine. To wound. Strength 5. Against ties through, so
3, which is 2. Yep, 2 ups. Okay, and then it's AP -1, right?
AP is, yeah.
6 ups. Well, actually, I don't think I get covered, so just go a little.
I think it's firing over this.
I mean, 6 ups is still 2. Crazy. Yeah. It's a 4 up on a warlock at least. Yeah, I still know. Where do you see the ball? Oh, he has 4 of it. Okay. Yeah, he still fell.
Gemini Superior are both going to throw grenades at this poor bastard. For the frag grenade, 1d6 attacks, so 2d6 since 2 grenades.
He died the way he lived, doing absolutely
Only
nothing
4.
of value.
Oh, that poor warlock. No. Strength 3 against toughness 3, so 4 up. Only one goes through. And that is against AP0.
So, strength 4, right? Strength
So strength 3 versus toughness 3, which was a 4 up, I didn't.
Yep.
Yeah. So you've got 1 damage coming through,
Was that wounds?
which
or was
is
that
a
hit?
4. Oh, so the. Fuck, hold on. I can open the chat log. I'm pretty certain I did it right, because I rolled 2d6, which got 4 for
4
that
shots,
many attacks.
You rolled to hit and you missed 3.
I missed 3. Right, so to wound,
You need a
I need to roll 4 up. Okay.
One dice here. You're good. You get it anyway, and then it is my armor save. we get?
versus AP0.
Yeah. Okay, it's 1 damage.
Celestine, Ardent Blade, Assault D6 attacks. So that is, just grab another dice for whatever reason, or 1 attack. Cool. Makes it easy. To hit, Strength 5, Toughness 3, so 3 up. Miss. Alright. Following that, Hospital Lee, Advanced, so can't shoot. Battle Sisters, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them firing a rapid fire into these guys.
Yeah, if you want, you can add the other ones too, if you need.
What's that, sorry?
I said if you wanted to, you could add the other ones too. If you wanted.
I'm just firing all 8 at once. Yeah. So 8, they have rapid fire, so 16 shots. Strength 4. Oh, the leader. I forgot I had superiors in them. Infernal can't shoot though, or can't hit. Not in 6. Which means can't shoot at all. The other one has bolt gun and flamer at 8. 11. Okay, so 7 bolt guns.
7 bolt guns. Oh yeah.
Yep. Because Infernal can't shoot.
But that doesn't
Flamers out of range. That has a. So they shoot twice. Right, my bad. I had that in my head, I just didn't think it properly.
Yeah. 3 ups. Alright.
Lots of misses.
Oof.
Jesus. Can't shit hit. Can't shit hit. Can't hit shit. Alright. Out of range. Cannot shoot. Unfortunately. I forgot about that. But that's okay.
Yep.
And that means it's just the Exorcist left. It was firing. Can't hit that because of high walls. Firing into these guys. And I think they have like special saves against it.
Yeah, +1 light cover.
+1 cover, great. So it's firing 3d3 from missile launcher and then flat 3 from heavy bolter. From missile launcher it fires how many shots? 3, 6, 7. 7 shots. Away we go. Red is missile launcher, blue is the bolter.
Are you determining your amount of shots here too?
So the Exorcist missile, roll 7 total shots on 3d3, and then the heavy bolter just fires 3 flat.
Okay.
1, 5, 6 on originals. All of the red is missiles, the blue is bolter. So the missiles are strength 8. Against toughness 4.
2s.
Which, oh sorry, this is to hit. I'm stupid. Ballistic skill is still max, so.
I'm just a little confused because you didn't, like, you just rolled this right here, so it's D3, right? That's how much.
So for the D3,
That's how much.
right, so for the D3 I rolled a 5, a 6, and a 1. Which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which would have been the 7 reds.
Okay. And you needed 3 ups. Fuck, I just fucked this up. Oh my goodness. Okay. Was it really my fault for not paying attention? I didn't even see these.
Yeah, I stated it all.
Okay.
I rolled the 3d3 for missiles, which were red, bolters were blue, since there was just flat 3 shots from the bolter.
Okay. So
For both of them, ballistic skill is a 3 up, which which means everything below that is gone. And then this is the red a toughness 8, your toughness
4. 2 ups.
3, 4, and the blue a toughness 5.
Strength 5. So.
Strength 5, sorry. I had that backwards.
Okay, so. Alright. Blues are the thing, right?
Blues are bolter gun, reds are missiles, because red is explosion.
Right, so you need 4 ups for. No, 5 up? No, 3 ups.
I rolled it.
And these are all wounds.
I rolled an extra blue. I originally just had 3 in me. Because I just used the same dice that I did the 3d3 on. Ah, okay. We're not gonna 6 left.
Built it here. Okay. So I don't have invulns. So 3 ups, MAP minus 3, 2.
-3 for reds, -1 for bolters.
So at the very least get a 6 up on the reds. Okay, and that is D6 damage each.
Yep.
Okay, 1 down to 1. Unless I took it. Okay. 1 here. So that's that. And 3 wounds. Okay, and then 5 wounds. We will do not this one. I'm pretty sure I did that correctly.
I believe so? I don't
Because you
actually
allocate
know.
1 wound, and then the rest go into the remaining model that has 1 wound. They get wasted. And then
Oh, I see what you did. Oh, that's cool.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Sweet ass. And was that with the Heckmage?
I swear to God, I feel like 2
I
is
don't-
just sushi.
Regardless, good enough. I'm not certain if that's right or not, but if it's wrong,
I
it's
probably
okay,
did
but it's-
duplicate it, but I'm not too worried about it.
I pulled
I
a 6 on
fucked it up
all
on my
my
first
first shot.
myself, so like I wasn't paying attention, I guess. And yeah, I duplicated. It
No
doesn't
worries.
matter. Like it's fine. I'm good with it.
Shoot for charge. Crusaders into Shining Spears.
I will.
Celestine. Oh, yep.
I will Overwatch Crusaders.
Okay, sweet ass. Celestine and Gemini Superior are all going into the Dark Avenger.
16 shots. Hitting on 6s. 2 6s. Strength 4. 2.
Toughness 3.
Yeah, these are strength.
So 3 ups?
Oh fuck. Oh well. Strength 4. Yeah. 3 ups. 2 wounds. AP.
They have
0.
3 up. Yeah, they have 3 up. Invuln,
Alright. 1
1
dies.
wound gets through. And they unfortunately don't have a gun. So the 5 up doesn't matter. Oh, I forgot to move the fucking Seraphim in.
Yeah.
Need to move. I'll just dump them over, like, here. By wherever they were. Because I can't be fucked taking time to, like, do everything properly, but...
The litany of deployment has been made,
strategy
brother.
and all that shit. Too close. There's one guy away. Good, good, sweet. They show up. There is a stratagem for them.
I'm gonna go ahead and say you missed the timing on that.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just reading through this for me.
Yeah. Because if you bring
Phase.
them out, I think it's either you move them or you shoot them.
Yeah, I would have had to move them. I pulled them in. There is a thing, obviously not happening now, but just just reading it out loud because it'll probably help me. Deadly Descent. When I pull them in and place them somewhere, at the end of the phase, add 6 to the range of pistols. Okay. So it's just an increased range when they pull in. Sweet as. Regardless, that is your Overwatch sorted. Crusaders charge in here. Pulling 2 dice for them.
Okay.
More than enough. Thanks. The German lads are 4 and 2 down, so they need 6. 6.
It's the mesh.
Good old mesh.
Because they're tank traps. They actually have to be tank traps. Because I don't know why. Because we were stopping actual tanks with this.
You know what? It's upside down. It's phasing through the floor. That's okay. It's there. Celestine, I think, needs the same. Yeah. Well, technically 5 if it can attack from 1 engagement range up in flight. But I have no idea if that's a thing or not. Enough. Celestine goes down here. It's 7 inch, 8 inch. Honestly, I'm probably not even going to charge them. I think I'll just let them stay there. I'm okay with that. Alright, well, that's that sorted. Fight. What's that, sorry?
What?
So 4 attacks at 3 up from the Crusaders. Or 4 hit. Strength is 3, and toughness 4, so 5 up. Three go through.
Alright, AP.
And they are AP -3. Damage 1.
3. Okay. So that is 6 ups. Wait. Actually, that's not. That's just straight up 1 damage each. So 1. And then 2. Okay.
The Gemini's Superior. They are Power Sword, Strength is 3, AP -3, Weapon 3, okay, so 3 ups, 2 attacks. One hits, Strength 3 against Toughness, I have to double check.
Toughness 3.
3, 4 up, misses. Celestine, Ardent Blade, melee, so 2 up, and then strength is 7 against toughness 3.
6 attacks.
So, wait, is it 6? I thought it was just the 1.
No, it's got.
Oh, it has 6 attacks, right, okay. So I'll roll 5 more of those. So 1 miss. And then I believe it's 2 up. 3 miss.
Strength 7, toughness 3 is 2s.
So 2, so those are the ones that hit. And then you've got AP minus 3 for your save.
Feel the might of the righteous!
Thanks for following Troopistical and Maylong 11. That's 11. So 2 wounds here.
Painting custodians right now. Yeah, the 2. So those are whatever your save is against minus 3. No save apparently. Okay.
No saves. AP minus 3.
I think the sisters are actually good.
Okay, I get to fight back though.
You do. Stab the shit out of the Crusaders.
These are 3 attacks each.
Or like the ultimate bootleg custodies.
Ha. Oh man. Oh.
Hmm?
Makes me want to quit right here and now.
Wait, what's up?
These are 6 attacks. Alright.
I mean, if you ain't having fun, I don't mind if we
Here we
finish it up.
We're gonna 3 ups. Alright, strength 3. Toughness 3. There's 4 ups. And these are at
3 up invulns, because storm shields.
Yep.
Full pass.
You made all your saves, I see. Cool.
I'm sorry.
Alright. We're fine. We're doing good. Yeah, that's the end of my fighting. And now that is morale. I guess I take morale here. Leadership 8 minus 2. For 1 auto pass. On this boys, 2. 5, 6, 7. I'm good. So that is my morale done. And you would, I don't know if you lost anything. Maybe here.
I lost some sisters over here, and I lost 1 dude in the Crusaders. So they. I don't think I did. Because I don't remember rolling morale for them. What would they be? They lost 2 models. Their leadership is 8. So even if I rolled a 6, it would still pass, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, that's fine then.
And these boys too. Alright, so that's gonna be your turn, right?
I am gonna roll the morale anyway because I can get miracle dice. Not for the first one since it was in the past, but yeah, they're fine. And that is 5 phase done. Morale resolved. Your turn's movement.
That's my command phase. What are we gonna do? Shining Spears, we're gonna move up 16.
So, dude.
Yeah. We're also gonna advance 6.
The more.
Okay. Shining Spears over here. I think we're good. We can still do some damage. How's this Night Spinner? these Dire Avengers. Stay still, Jesus. God. All right. I think we're actually gonna fall back here on these Shining Spears. We get to go 16, and we're flying, so just in case. Some insurance.
So how exactly does fallback work? Is it effectively a get out of engagement range?
Yeah, you get out of engagement range, and you can't advance or shoot unless you have a special ability. Oh, that's right. You can use an ability. You can use a stratagem. I think it's what's the stratagem?
Is it a general stratagem?
Yeah, it's a general stratagem. Let me see if I can find it. Cut them down for 1 CP. When I fell back, you can roll 1d6 from my roll 1d6 for each model from your army that is within engagement range of that enemy unit. For each result of 6, that unit suffers 1 mortal wound.
I'll pass.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Roll 4 dice. I'd need 3 to guarantee a kill, 2 to kill the weaker dude. Which you probably don't want them on Shining Spear anyway. Sweet as. Well, I'm glad to know that exists. It means getting away from lots of little things is difficult.
Oh, I have to pop the stratagem now. Yeah, Warriors. Yeah, I gotta pop that before I miss my timing. Oh, really? Okay. Interesting. 2 CP. Okay. Alright, so movement phase is going to be big gun there. We are going to do some shooting. I think we're gonna.
Wait, what were you doing before missing timing?
Huh?
You said you were doing a stratagem before,
Yeah,
like
Warriors
missing
of the
timing one?
Radiance. This allows me
Nice,
to
yeah.
charge after I advance, and I get to reroll hits of 1 in the fight phase.
Sweet as.
Yep. We'll do shooting. Actually, we'll start over here. Shining Spears are going to. Can I still? Yeah, they're assault. Are they within 6? Let's see, 6. Strength 6. I got a choice to make here. Either try to shoot these boys, or try to shoot into the tank. I think I will do.
You can hit the ones that are further back as well, just.
Put that laser.
Why would it not be able to shoot the missiles? Because there was the thing like heavy gun sniper, or big gun sniper.
Yeah,
Or some shit
blast
reason.
weapon profile, that's why.
Does that?
Yes. The new night
Oh,
edition
okay.
stuff.
Fair enough.
And don't worry, I played like that before, and I felt equally as bullshitted. We'll do 8 shots into the sister squad because I don't feel very lucky today. Yeah, we'll do that first. Artillery still gets shut down anyway. Yeah. these are hitting on 3s. Yeah, I wonder if this also procs. Yes, like, no, it does not. Okay, so these are misses. See, I knew I wasn't feeling very lucky. So strength 4 to toughness 3, that is going to be 3 ups. One miss. This is at AP minus 4. So one is at
So
AP
it's
minus 4.
dies with everything.
Yeah.
They don't have
Well,
do that.
I would give you cover still. 1 5 up, sure. First 1 6 up.
Okay, so the
It
1
is
6
AP
up,
minus 4, right? Or is it AP minus 3?
AP minus 3 for the shurikens.
So 1 6 up, yeah.
6 up on red, and then I think 4 up on blues, but I'll have to double check. Ooh,
Yeah. That's
does not matter.
I knew I wasn't feeling lucky. I'm glad that I actually allocated the absolute correct number of shots there.
If a model is like killed to the last man, and then morale happens, does that model just die? Like if I re-rolled one to try and save the superior, would that model just die when morale hit?
I think you would have a good chance because leadership 8 and
I can miracle dice leadership.
Well, it kind of.
Oh, I'll be okay.
There, your miracle dice before you roll.
Oh no, I mean for when I do the leadership, because I want to save one now. Try. So CP to reroll this. Drop a CP for that. Actually, what do I need for this?
This is at AP 0, so these are 3 ups.
Yeah, and this is a saving throw, right? Yeah, saving throw, command and play. I was just making sure this roll is a saving throw. I'm gonna miracle dice too, just 4 onto that.
You can't do it like that. It has to be before you roll.
Can I not? Before making a dice roll? Oh, because rerolls wouldn't apply, would it? Okay, that makes sense. No worries. Rerolling that for
Get that timing. Okay, once you're
Yeah,
ready.
yeah. Alright, so he's doing good.
Alright. Decisions. Okay. Dark Reapers are going to shoot into. These are the closest, right? Let me look at that wording for Lookout, sir. I would still be able to target Celestine.
Yeah, because there's only 2 things within
Yeah.
range anyway, it would have to be 3.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that. This time I'm not gonna forget my reroll ones.
Sweet as.
Alright.
Shield drones. Yeah, basically what they're there for.
One more.
Is each attack an individual die roll, or is it all of the allocated dice?
What?
Because the Gemini Superior have an ability where roll 1d6 under 2 ups, the model does not lose those wounds in regard to Celestine, and the Gemini suffers the mortal wound for each of those wounds. only one attempt can be made to intercept each attack. I think it means the whole thing. But
Alright, we're gonna use the swarms, the star swarm missiles.
sweet as.
So that's 14 shots here. Hitting rerolling ones. So yeah, hitting on threes, rerolling ones. Alright. These are strength 6 to toughness 3. I'm sorry, strength 5 to toughness 3. These are wounding on
Yep.
threes. 6s are AP minus. Are they? Let me check that profile real quick. Reroll, hit rolls. Almost hit, always on a 3 up. What was I thinking of? Was I thinking of something else?
The shurikens on the bikers get the increased AP when they hit 6.
Alright, so these are. Yeah, wounding on 3s. These are at AP minus 2.
Alright. And that will just be 4 up because of the 4 up invuln armor of St. Catherine.
Yes.
And just to check for order, could you please check the Gemini for me and make sure I've got this right? I would roll that invuln save before I use the life wards, right?
Let me see here. When a Celestine
Life wards being the second.
would lose any wounds as a result of an attack made against that model, this unit can attempt to intersect that. On a 6 up, well, 1d6 on a 2 up, that model does not lose the wounds, and this unit suffers 1 mortal wound for each of the wounds. Only 1 attempt can be made to intercept each attack. So basically, you would take the AP minus 2, these are, I think, 4 ups here. You would roll your saves, and then for each wound that comes through, you can intercept.
Then I can do that. Sweet as. Alright, so 4 ups here. That's fucking disgusting.
I can't believe you make these many saves, bro. Anyway.
I found some kind of hack for this game apparently. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
And that is 3 damage, which I'll be trying to intercept with one of these bull bastards, so d6, 2 up.
On a 2 up, it intercepts and takes 1 mortal wound.
Right. And do I do that for each individual interception, or does it just take 2 and the rest go into Celestine?
It has to be, it says here, per.
Because it's per attack.
1 attempt can be made to intercept each attack. So I'm pretty sure it means every wound.
Okay.
Yeah. So every wound, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's like shield drones.
Yeah. I'll attempt to intercept another one. Wonderful. This lovely lady dies. And then, well, hold on. How much damage do they do? Do they do 2?
It does 2.
They do 2. Okay, so both of these lovely ladies dies. In that case, oh shit! Seriously?
Yeah.
Yo, they're crackpot.
Oh.
Oh.
So it converts the 2.
For each of those wounds.
Yes.
No, so model doesn't lose the wounds, and this unit suffers 1 mortal wound for each of those wounds. So presumably 1 to 1 is
So
how
you
I'm
have to
reading
make
that.
1 more 2 up here to intercept this last one.
I'm not gonna want to intercept that one.
Okay, so you're gonna just.
I'll just
do
let
damage?
Celestine take it. Yeah.
Okay, 2 damage. She's at 4. Alright, last but not least, we will do Night Spinner into Celestine again. That's going to be 2d6. 4,
Flax.
7. These are hitting on 3s. No rerolls. Alright, these are Strength 8 to Toughness 3. No, Strength 7 to Toughness 3. These are wounding on 3s. Actually 2s.
And 7 toughness 3 is 2 up, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 ups. And let me check to see if they have targeting closes. Okay. Makes sense. Any profiles here? Wounds of 6 up are resolved at AP -4. Each wound roll. This cannot. Okay. So. I don't know if the AP matters because you're taking your invuln, right?
Yeah, and on 4
Okay.
Is that these 5?
Yeah, it's at least 5.
Okay, so it is. Forms. Bro, what the fuck?
Can't believe this.
Yeah.
So.
This is something else.
This is one wound. See if we can intercept this.
It's a 2 damage thing, yeah. D6 to try and intercept.
Okay.
Intercept as well.
Alright. I think I'm gonna concede this. I think I've had enough. It's good.
McPherson, the thing is, I don't need to use the Battle System Miracle Dice. All of my dice are just Battle System Miracle Dice because of my faith in the Emperor.
I'm done playing this game.
This game has been fucking absurd.
It really has.
Like, I could have brought the Custodies and I would have taken more wounds than this.
I really
just
feel like it was because of how I played that this resulted into this.
I mean, what else would you have done though, right? Like, these guys sit on here and snipe up there.
Well, if the
Keep the long
objectives
rushes
were
maybe.
more,
Oh yeah, if the objectives were actually like,
that's one possibility. They were more spaced out and not. I mean, not to say anything, but maybe it would have been
very
passive.
one-sided.
But then again, I am trying to
Yeah.
charge. But I don't know. I feel like maybe I was misplaying something. Maybe I should have done. Maybe I should have done a deep strike. It just didn't feel good. Getting the charge.
Yeah.
Nah.
I think Deep Strike would have helped because there was enough space here just to get a line in.
At the start of this,
Which
Malice
would've
was worried about how OP this was. Yeah, Chewy, it was. Yeah.
I don't feel like this was entirely the list. I do think there was a very heavy weight to the dice because I
Deployment
rolled
was
an
kinda
absurd amount of
weird.
saves.
And the mission tokens are on his side. So if I don't table him, he wins with victory points anyway. And yeah, I honestly felt like I should have done more damage than that. Like, yeah, I don't know. Well, maybe Eldar are not as good as I thought. You're right, maybe. But yeah, it's just a bad game. Plus, would you guys rather see me like play this game where I'm just like, or would you rather see another game? Like, it's all on the dice. Yeah,
That's cool.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It just, I wasn't feeling it. It just kind of felt bad.
Well, regardless, I don't quite.
And he still got some
Yeah.
practice with sisters, and he learned some timing abilities. And
Yeah, I actually learned how sisters work, which is nice. So thank you for that. I did still learn shit, yeah.
yeah,
And yeah, I unfortunately don't have time for another game tonight
I understand.
because 8:30, probably another 3-4 hours, and I need to be up at like 4:30 tomorrow, which is a shame. But yeah. Well, let's go play with you. What will the Wheel of Fate decide next?
Yeah.
What? What? That sounded so suspicious. But no, I am gonna stick around until this Wheel of Fate spins, unless you're spinning it like later. But I'm curious as to what you'll be playing against your next opponent.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I'll give the Wheel of Fate another chance. So far, the Wheel of Fate has not been so kind.
Oh well. I'm gonna steal this Chalice of Malice, by the way, if you don't mind. If I save that as an object. Wonderful.
Go ahead.
Because I love that. That is great.
Should probably be using Miracle Dice more often. You had like
Yeah, absolutely. Going into another turn, it would have been another 2. Killing the unit, another 1. I think I've just sort of... I was trying to save them for when I needed them, but the thing is, I never know if I'm really gonna need them. So it's probably just to do it on attacks that I want to hit. For example, one that I would have guaranteed is the Hunter-Killer Missile. If I fired it off, I get like the 1 shot per game. That I would fucking Miracle the 6, and then Stratagem to keep that for the wound roll as well, to just guarantee that it goes through. And then becomes the -2 AP save against D6 damage, but other than that, I didn't really have any plans for them. But yeah, I've got a much better handle on how the sisters play now. But anyway, I'm gonna head out now. It's been good playing with you.
I'm
doing
glad that you learned some things about sisters and Eldar. I learned a few things about Eldar.
As did I. But
Well, I'm not gonna.
oh, probably not gonna miss them. Oh, take more satisfaction when you kill them next time.
I think what really makes me salty is that every time I see these being played, they are always potent, right? And then I play them, and and it's not the army. It must not be the army. It must be me.
I suspect incredibly weird map.
I really don't
What's
think that it's a big deal to put the all these at here ping to the stream alerts, because people could just mute the notifications. Like, it's not a biggie.
Oh yeah, I don't think that's a massive problem at all. Because you can mute a specific channel. And realistically, in the business perspective side of things, you're better off having people mute it, because you'll have people that don't, and then you'll have people that decide after they've been annoyed by it so much that they might as well check it out. Welcome to mass advertising.
Well, you know, I hate to look at it that way, but I mean, look, people.
It's objectively the best thing to do.
Like earlier today, we were talking about point value costs with Aladaris, who was the Alpha League what? I think he was top 2, top 3 in Alpha League for like 2 seasons straight, and then he went on hiatus, right? But Aladaris is quite a math hammer player. He's all about like the statistics. He will number crunch things on the fly. He's a number cruncher. Of course, his information was a little bit spotty at best because, well, he's been gone and out of action for a bit. He doesn't know of all the stratagems and all the abilities that armies get. Like, he didn't know about like the Harlequin stuff. Like, Harlequin are really potent right now, but he's like, Harlequin are like meh tier. But honestly, I still think it was informative to get his insights on things. Like, I feel like it's a good thing.
But even if
yeah, people hung around for that.
even if you don't think of it in that way, and you definitely don't have to, that's just my mind because of what I do for my life. But it is objectively the best thing, even to get people in and involved, because you can also see it in the side that people that otherwise wouldn't be aware of it and would want to get involved and see it and learn what's going on, get that notification and get that option too. And it's by no means a bad thing to get the very occasional person complain about an anti-hit ping or an anti-run ping.
Yeah,
but
I saw
realistically,
Snugs say something about it, and Snugs is the server owner for the other Warhammer 40k Discord, but like, you can't stop me, Snugs. You can't stop me. I'm unstoppable. Nah.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know there was one, but I would assume
yeah,
there's many.
There's definitely.
There's probably like competitive, casual, TTS, the painting disc. I imagine there's Discords for everything. There always is. But
I honestly, it's really more there for discussion of Warhammer 40k stuff. They do have a TTS channel. They have a tabletop simulator channel, but
is it just more of a general 40k?
basically, there's people in there that have absolutely no idea of this community, and so people just point them over to this community anyway. But we're all affiliated and we're all good friends. So
Yeah.
we have a nice relationship with these boys.
I mean, everyone's here because they like Warhammer.
Exactly. I feel like both Discords hold value to both of the audiences. But I honestly feel like an @here ping for the alerts is not a bad thing. That being said, I would like to step up some of the content.
Forward to victory!
What we would do. Maybe some kind of narrative.
And that's kind of a discussion for the continued games with various people as it shoots through, what, a storyline or a campaign or something?
Yeah. It's a campaign. Campaigns are like the new stuff came.
Hey, campaigns are the sort of iffy thing
No, they're
where units change over time, right?
they're like narrative based games, and they have very cool mission types in there. I guess it's really up to the person to kind of craft the narrative and come up with the lore. I am not good at lore because I just want to get to the good stuff, and I'll write lore on stuff that's too big for the scope. Of how Grey Knights are being sent to Terra with the Terminus key. Like that's my idea of narrative. Could do Crusade games if you want an ongoing campaign. See, I have somebody in mind who would be interested in writing a campaign, however, they're on hire, and I don't mind hiring them to do it, but like funds are kind of tied up with events and mostly event stuff, and doing the monthly giveaway thing.
There's only so much money you can invest when there's only so much money coming in.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. Whenever I get some money, I very much like last time we did our last giveaway. Like that wasn't the last giveaway that wasn't an active Wargamer raffle was actually the Fresh Blood requisition, where we chose 4 random Fresh Bloods on the server, and we sent them out starter sets. I sent them a box of the collecting the start painting set, where it gives you 3 models plus like paints and a brush, and then one of those little boxes that come with like 3+ models. And we did 4 of those, and we got those shipped out to people, which I would love to do more of. And that was totally on my thing. That cost me like $300 I paid for that. And of course I don't mind doing it if I have the extra cash.
Yeah.
But I love doing the giveaways for our community. It's my favorite thing, my favorite part. I'm being genuine about that. Like, it is the fun. Like, I don't know about you guys, but these active Wargamer raffles, I have so much fun. But yeah, I want to do more of those. But I also would like to do the stream. The stream is kind of a nice outlet for people to discover us.
And it's good to have it often as well. The stream, that is.
Yeah, 16 hours.
Especially if you do
every
start
day.
adding consistently. Yeah, I've heard about that. Like, I read somewhere that apparently they were going on for real long times.
16-hour streams every day.
Like, wake up, start streaming, go to sleep.
Go to sleep for 4 hours, wake up, start streaming. Yeah, bro. Like, we
That's
go hard
nuts,
out
though.
here.
I can respect it. I can respect it. I don't have that much free time. I wish I did.
I'm at
But
the point where
hold on.
part of me actually wants to get a Salamander's tat on my shoulder. Someone talk me out of this. Hey, listen, alright?
A salamander's tail on your shoulder.
Don't put a Salamander's tattoo on your shoulder.
Alright,
Put a
King,
more
hear me
general
out.
tattoo. Like, put a Aquila on your back. Like,
Yeah, don't put a salamander's tattoo on your shoulder. Full back, over the sides of the shoulders, and down the waist as well. Come on, if you're gonna go in, you gotta go all in. Maybe I shouldn't be the one giving advice.
like tattoo the Emperor on your back or your chest. Preferably both. Just put
Why not both? Front of the Emperor on your chest, back of the Emperor's chair on your back.
get
Make
Sanguinius
sure
on your
shoulder
back.
pad is sticking out. Hold up.
Reserve your shoulder. All right, reserve your shoulder for Salamanders. Emperor on the front, Sanguinius on the back, and then TTS on your left shoulder.
The Salamander's heraldry, is that the thing that literally just looks like a dragon's head? I probably just committed a sin saying that. Yes, okay, thank goodness. I will not be burnt alive yet.
It's not about Gilliman, dude. It's about the Imperium. Come on. Gilliman is just taking care of
Now,
it.
if you don't want to get a tattoo for that, look into getting a insignia ring or something similar, a signet ring.
I already
If you
told
want
you the
less of
winning
a permanent
combination,
thing.
man. Just, Salamanders on your right, Emperor on the front, Sanguinius on the back, and then on the left, you can go ahead and put the TTS logo.
Dark Elder.
You could do the TTS logo there on the left shoulder. I'll see about those, Tim. Oh, we're just trolling you, dude. Don't do it. Once you take that, once you go through with that, it's over. It's forever. You will always be that one guy that had the Warhammer 40k tattoo.
To be fair, it doesn't look
Same
that
time,
much
you're
like a
cool.
Warhammer 40k tattoo. You could just say it's a really shitty dragon tattoo.
At the same time, you would also be the guy that got that Warhammer 40k tattoo on your shoulder. I'd grow to hate it immediately. See if I'd grow to hate it immediately or not. Try it out. Give it a test. See how it looks. And then, if you like it, then you just, before even getting the next one, try something for the back. Man, this dog is making all kinds of noises over here. This pup. Hey, don't bite me. Tat yourself with Call, Gilliman, and your vein. That's right. Eldar GF waifus. Can't forget about them.
So the Elder versus the Dark Elder. Are you currently playing the Dark Elder?
Huh?
Like, is that what you brought here?
Oh no, those are actually Craft World boys. These are Dire Avengers. They're just
Okay, so
they're
they're
the
normal
creds
Elder.
for Eldar, I think. I don't know what the hell they are. What are they?
Okay.
Are they elite or something? I don't. They don't feel elite.
It was all very edgy sounding and very spiky models, so I just assumed it was Dark Elder, but I guess they're spikier and edgier.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's nothing
Dark
more
Reaper, no,
edgy.
that's pretty casual.
There isn't anything more more edgy than Dark Eldar. except for maybe Chaos.
Although Chaos's edge is well done in the sense that they completely embrace it. Dark Eldar is like you took a edgy 14-year-old and you told them to write themselves into a fantasy universe, and they just came up with the Dark Eldar.
Dark Eldar. Night Lords are the emo edge masters. In 30k, then they just kind of faded into nothing. Now they're just now Night Lords are just basically extra Marines.
Question for a stratagem and how you read this. This is for it's Deadly Descent. Sorry to suddenly change the subject. I'm just curious about this because it didn't come into play. Use the stratagem after a Seraphim unit or squad unit from your army is set up on the battlefield from high in the sky, aka the deploy. Until the end of that phase, add 6 inches range to the characteristic of pistol weapon models in the unit. That unit can shoot as if it were your shooting phase. Does that mean it would shoot in the movement and then it would shoot again in the shoot phase?
Yes.
Or, oh, that's brutal.
Yes.
And that's 1 CP. Oh, I like that.
You get 2
That's cool as fuck. The extra range shooting, which would mean the powerful pistols, whatever they were called, I forget, Inferno or some shit, would be able to take the shots as well.
Yeah. Alright,
That's
real. Yep, it's pretty strong. Especially if you bring those fusion blasters. Oh.
Spinning the reel.
How did I know
Death Guard, that's the one you really like, isn't it?
Yeah. I like Death Guard only because I survived long enough to enjoy an army.
Smelly boys.
They're pretty smelly.
Oh, rest in peace, Death Guard. Rest in peace. Peace. I might bring Custodes again next time. We'll think of something lore appropriate.
Death Guard. Don't they breathe on their own fart and shit? Yes.
That's fucking disgusting.
That's Snorgle.
I'm surprised that's not Slanesh.
This is not right. Fart even? Yes. I'm sure that's all they do, is they fart.
They breathe gas masks so they can breathe gas.
Yeah. Yes.
From what I'm hearing so far, their rebreather isn't exactly out in the open. I wonder... So the Immolator. 10 wounds, runs around a bunch, has a fair amount of movement. Do you think it would be worth it to like strip it of everything possible to get the lowest point cost on it, and then just use it as a suicide bomb? Because there's a stratagem when it blows up where I can just pay a CP and have it blow up without rolling. So would it ever be worth just like yeeting that into the enemies if it was against like orcs or necrons or something with a bunch of dudes?
Yeah, because they're mortal wounds. It hurts to blow up on something.
And it's per model, I think. Maybe it's per unit, I'd have to check. Oh, is it per unit? Oh, let me double check that, because if that's right, then yeah, definitely not.
It depends, because some even... I mean, if you're gonna run it just purely to do it, then it's not really worth it at all because you can probably get a better source of mortal wounds.
I could probably just take it with guns and do better damage.
But if you're gonna charge it down and you know for a fact that that's what you want to do, then yeah, you definitely want to do that because you're using it for something already. Usually,
Yeah,
you
fair.
just run that up, advance.
Just get rid of it once you're done, and boom goes the emulator.
Exactly. How are we gonna build this?
What time is it for you right now?
4. Oh, it's 4 a.m. already.
Fuck.
Or
Do you do the streams as like all night streams?
we came in early today, so it was like around 4 o'clock that we came in. So it's been around 10 hours.
Holy shit. I can respect that. Alright.
Yes. I did like bringing poxwalkers, and I'm a little upset that you can't bring plague bearers. Just bringing the 2 plague burst crawlers because lol. Chaos Spawn is a good objective holder. This is really already looking like my last list. How are Tyranids looking in 9th? I'm not asking for top tables. Just are they decent enough that they're not going to get Rolfle stomped every time? They're all getting point increases. Even Hiveguard, their only good unit, is getting a point increase. They look to be the worst army of 9th currently. Unfortunately.
And I believe one thing they were good at, which was shutting down vehicles, applies a lot less now that vehicles can fire into engagement range.
They absolutely do nothing. They offer you nothing. My condolences for your bud. How's Death Guard? Death Guard's looking pretty strong. Probably one of the stronger lists that you can bring at night. Um, hmm, hmm, hmm. Demon Prince of Nurgle. Crawling Pestilence. Glowing Rot. Yeah. Hmm.
So what are you looking at making for this army?
I'm just kind of looking through some of these choices that you can take. Looking at 750 pointer. Ferryman.
So the Death Guard specialize in like undying melee, right? They don't really have a strong focus on ranged.
Yeah, they're quite. I mean, this is their vehicle right here. It has 12 wounds here at toughness 8. And it's got a 3-up armor save. It doesn't even have to be very good, but just having an armor save or an invuln,
Yeah,
which it has. 5-up invuln.
3-up being about 60 for the save, 5-up invuln.
And then it's got
Does
the
it have
5-up
the
Filno fan.
And how much does that vehicle cost, sorry?
140 points. But you can take
And it's
it
got
with
decent enough weapons as well. By no means bad. Damn, alright.
Yeah, you can. The Plague Spitters are quite good because they're strength 7. They do d6, and you bring 2 of them.
Yeah.
It's a plague weapon, so you get
Automatically hit the target.
no, you reroll ones with plague weapons.
Oh, okay.
I actually have a pre-made 750 that I actually had a lot of fun playing that one. I'll show you that.
I did hear apparently Death Guard did get hit by something where the poxwalkers or whatever, basically the zombies,
Oh yeah.
could no longer get more models than they started with. That seems like it'd hurt, because
Yeah.
that seemed like a very powerful ability.
So poxwalkers are not the greatest. Anyway, they're not like this, magical, end all be all infantry unit. I know this at least. They're actually quite expensive infantry, but you pay for their 5-up feel no pain, which is great. They have a 7-up save, which means if you're in cover, you get a 6-up save.
Right.
You get 10 of them for 50 points. I mean, the plague. You want the plague bearers. For a 750 point, you're meant to get 666. Oh,
Sorry.
bring Mortarion with an escort for 750 points. That would be pretty memey. Memey.
So how many years do you reckon it'll be until Games Workshop makes the Emperor a character?
Not many. Not many. We're
Oh.
already taking steps to the Age of Sigmar. People just don't realize it yet. They don't know, but we know. I know. Like, Age of Sigmar is gonna happen for 40k. It's coming. Because there's one thing that sells, and that's Space Marines. You make more awesome Space Marines. Yeah. The only way that we get better Space Marines is if something dramatic happens. What's the most dramatic thing that can happen? I don't know. I think Call. I can't think of. I mean, Call's probably working on something again, probably. I don't know how they advanced the lore. The Void Dragon came back, or a shard of the Void Dragon. So the Void Dragon's pretty much awake now. The Silent King is back.
Maybe the Silent King, who's like the leader of the Necrons, right?
Kinda. I don't know his lore.
Or he was the leader of the Necrons before everything went to shit.
Yeah, he kind of went out of this galaxy, and then when he got out of the galaxy, he realized that there's actually only Tyranids out there. So
He got a booty call, but it was so delayed because of space that by the time he got there, it was just Tyranids.
yeah,
Poor guy.
nothing but Tyranids. Nids everywhere.
Well,
Nids for 10,000 years. In that direction. I like the lore of Tyranids fleeing from something even more dangerous than Tyranids, because then that would really be... That would be very Call of Cthulhu. Cthulhu-y. And very grim. Not so dark, but more grim than anything. I am looking forward to my Sanguinius coming back. It's gonna happen. I don't care how many losers, I don't care how many viewers it's gonna cost me to make a comment like that. It's happening.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, Sanguinius died. You don't want to cheapen his sacrifice. His sacrifice is not gonna mean nothing. In the Black Race would mean nothing. Well, it's too late. We've already embarked on this journey. So even if it means that Black Rage, it doesn't mean shit. It's still something we've embarked on. You know, guys, I'm actually starved here. I just realized I haven't eaten nothing today. I think
Fucking hell.
I'm gonna go and eat food, and if I go eat food, I know I'm gonna eat a little too much, and I'm gonna be tired afterwards. So I probably won't even be able to play this game. I don't think that anybody can foul me on that. I think we've been up for a good 12 hours here. I think it's been a good stream. Man, it's been a good stream. It's definitely been a good stream. Like, this is crazy. You guys are just... Oh, I gotta go and let Suspect Sushi know that he got a sub. The ungrateful. The ingrate. Yeah.
Yeah, certainly a lot more active today. Well,
That's
and
what
if
happens
things
when you
work.
ping the whole server.
Yep, people pop in.
Stop pinging out the server, man. I'm sorry.
And any activity is good activity according to everything data.
It's true.
So that's okay.
Thing is, I need if I'm gonna be doing that, I need juicier content. I don't know. I don't know. What am I gonna do? Playing a game might not be enough. Spectating a game might be good.
Spectating a game versus playing one? I mean, let's see. If you want,
I suck at the game. I don't know anything. I suck at this game. I need like 20. I need to have like 2,200 games under my belt before I just start to crack open that next level. Right after 2,200 games, we'll start to memorize every single codex and all its special rules for the month.
for the month. It took me a moment for that to click.
For the month.
I was like, oh fuck, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Allodaris has only been out of action. Allodaris was actually on top of the meta, and he did quick maps for all the Math Hammer stuff. It took him only 3 months to be completely fucking out of date, and he's saying things, and everybody's like, "No, that's not right. That's not true." And it's like, dude, he was good. He knows how to play this game. He knows how to play this game. He knows what he's talking about. It's just that he's out of date.
You're talking about 3 months ago.
Yeah, he's still in the night meta, but he doesn't know that we're in the what meta are we even? What's
The me rolling invuln saves meta.
is it? What is this meta now? I don't even know if the meta.
Elites?
No,
I have no fucking idea. I'm just guessing.
Tau meta. Tau, right? Tau, of course. We are in the Tau meta, an Imperial Guard meta. And he's still back, you know, he's still back in the rotate ion shield days, which wasn't too long ago. But yeah, they
I didn't even play this game then.
so much, man, so much with every second.
I wonder if it's worth, at least for your stream, starting to get sort of a selection of factions that you prioritize playing, even if it's just weighting them on the wheel somewhat, because that'll let you get real good at those specific factions.
Well, I'm getting a lot of
Which,
good games on the Death Guard, and Death Guard are just ZZ easy. Custodes.
easy. Custodes are great.
Grey Knights, kinda. I've only played Grey Knights a few times. You need to stop it, okay? Stop. No.
Man, you gotta play with your dog a bit. After the stream. Then just play with him for like 20 minutes. Yeah.
I think
Give the dog attention, man.
I don't even give myself enough attention.
Oh.
All the attention goes to the stream and the 40k Discord.
Give yourself a little bit of attention. 30 minutes a day. Gotta keep the mental health there.
Yeah, playing games like this is not very good for my health.
Fuck, that was so nuts.
It felt so bad because it was supposed to be a table. Yet it did not turn into that.
So what do you mean when you say it was supposed to be a table?
Yes, it was supposed to be a table. It was supposed to be like the tank goes down and then Celestine goes down and then Celestine goes down again.
Yeah, I was gonna say killing Celestine was gonna be real fucking hard. With the whole getting back up and then regenning the drones and then them getting her safe again. But yeah, Celestine goes down after, and then it's like a final holdout with the small amount of troops that I've got there.
Yeah, it was a combination of bad positioning, bad target selection, bad threat mitigation or threat evaluation, whatever you want to call it. It was bad utilization of the HQ. It was bad rolling. It was just, yeah.
It was just bad.
It was bad for me. I could have prioritized the infantry, maybe. But, I mean, that would have been a good starting point. I don't know. I feel.
I think prioritizing the immolator probably was the right decision, because if it blew, Celestine, both her guards would have taken D3s.
Well,
and then it would have been the D6 to kill anything inside. That's if it blew up. But even killing the immolator would have been incredibly useful just to start, potentially kill some of the people inside. So I think targeting that was the right choice. I just don't know if enough was targeted into it.
I could have advanced again. Maybe it would have been a little bit different if I advanced again on the flank and then charged into Celestine instead and do it into that squad. That way they would have been considered an engagement range. They would have been on your flank of your flank. And it would have been a little bit harder to deal with. And then of course I probably may have killed Celestine, probably not. I don't know.
Yeah, it would have been very hard to actually take her down, but
I think
because she had invuln and potential res, a bunch of other shit. I think killing her would have been harder if it could have been done. It probably would have been better, but I do think the immolator was the right choice. I think that squad in the back, I forget where it fired in the first round. I don't think it was into the immolator though, because it had the blocked line of sight from the massive tower thing.
Oh, it shot off that squad of infantry I randomly had there. For no reason.
Yeah. I think if they had been there, would have been a bit better, and the deep strike could have happened to shut down the artillery. There's a lot of stuff that could have been done differently.
Yeah.
And I think part of it, at least at the start, was definitely you leaning in my favor because of what we thought about the armies. But I suspect I, at the very least, underestimated my own army. but it could have also very well just been getting some very lucky dice.
Thing is that I played Sisters once and I got tabled in my third turn, so I don't have much respect for Sisters. I took them as the heart, so they had the ignores AP. But then again, I played against Slanesh, so there's that.
Right.
Oh, maybe I'll play demons.
Maybe you play demons?
I've never played. I know I have not played demons before. I'll play Nurgle demons or corn demons or something. That'll be fun.
In that case, I will not bring the sisters against that list because they have like a bunch of extra shit where you just flat deal D3 fucking.
Sisters against
Words.
Nurgles is probably a decent matchup.
Sisters get some stratagems like specifically for demons though. It's like I spend a CP and one of your demons takes a D3 mortal wounds.
Yeah.
And that's just like a thing.
I don't know too much about Nurgle, but you have to see the Keeper of Secrets. Keeper of Secrets is dirty. Just a dirty
Keeper of Secrets is Zinch, isn't it?
Slanesh. Am I willing to play Slanesh? Oh god. Why would I ever?
Are you willing to haul yourself out for stream views?
I don't know about playing Slanesh. God. Slanesh. Well, boys, thank you so much for keeping up with us here on the stream. I want to thank you guys very much, especially for the guys that have subbed, especially Gamma Strong for doing the 5 gift subs, being a boss. And we're going to have to talk to Jeff about getting that sub off of him because he's not deserving of that one, I don't think. Also, Arachne came in clutch, gifting subs out the bunghole. Tier 1 subs too. Such amazingness. Can't believe it. And there's so many people that have been on our Patreon, man. It's amazing. I don't remember all of this. What? How many? Anyway, guys, I'll take a look at this. We'll be back tomorrow, okay? We'll be back tomorrow. We'll do a really crazy stream, and we'll have fun, and there will be lots of pain for me. And we'll ping everybody, and everybody can come to General and let us know how angry that our ping gave them. And you guys can also make fun of me for my speech messing up. My English is not so great when I'm tired. I'm sorry. All right, we are out of here. Have a good one.